Here's why liars can't be buyers. Now, that was corny. Here's why liars can't manifest. You probably already know this. But it's your lying that I'm not buying. Have you ever felt like you're lying? You imagine something and you just can't accept it as true? That's lying. You're making a mind movie, doing some affirmations, adding in some scripting, trying to convince, all right? Don't do that. Neville Goddard says you move in the twinkle of an eye. The question is how? How? That is not the question. The question is why can't you when you can't? It's you're lying that you're not buying. Neville Goddard said faith is loyalty. Faith is loyalty. Faith is loyalty to the unseen reality. Faith is not lying. Let that sink in. Faith is loyalty to the unseen reality. Part 2. Ready? Faith is loyalty to you. Man's faith in God is measured by his confidence in himself. Are you confident that you're a victim? Now, this is what the nuns taught me. The nuns taught me, Lord willing and the creek don't rise. Some of those New Age fluff bunnies taught me, just tell God this or something better, whatever you believe is better. All right? God does not grant your wishes. God gives you the desires. Neville Goddard taught that God gives you desires. Your desires are gifts. Your desires contain the power of prophecy. Every desire contains its own plan and power of fulfillment. And the moment you treat them as goals to get, you deny your divinity. The moment you go, God willing, I'll get it, or something better, God gives you the desires. Every desire has its own fire. In the name of Jesus Christ, the Redeemer, Neville Goddard says there's the shin and the ayin. The shin is the fire that consumes, the eye that sees rightly. What does that mean? The fire that consumes and the eye that sees rightly is your Redeemer. Neville Goddard says we were given the name of Jesus in absolute grace. It's a gift to not have to have yesterday repeat. And when I see something that I no longer desire to be as it is, I consume that with the shin, the digestive fire, and I see what I choose instead. You getting what we're talking about here today is altitude and attitude. In a world where people want to know, what exactly did you imagine, Mr. 2020, to walk away from, literally walk away from? Getting not one but two hip replacements. What did you imagine specifically, Mr. 2020, to walk away from PTSD? What specifically did you imagine to move you around the world to be with the girl that you loved? What did you imagine to give you citizenship? And I can tell you what I imagine, that's content. And it probably won't work for you. What will work for you is exploring who you choose to be. And the altitude you want to give life to. Because most people don't rise up any higher than where they've been. They try to go from positive to negative, good to bad, right to wrong, or the other way around. It gets so confusing when you're stuck in the world of opposites. In the world of opposites, you have opposition. Think about this stuff. On the other hand, what if it were true? What if you are how God has the adventure of a lifetime? Neville Goddard says you are the operant power of God. He says the power does not operate itself. God gives you the desires. Your job is to accept your divinity so you can accept your riches in its fullness. And ready? Here you go. The crass commercial, manifestingmasterydeluxe.com. You probably know the story. I'll tell it anyway. When I was here on a visitor visa, I had to leave the country every 90 days. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool if someone came here on a visitor visa and I saw them for 1 cup of coffee a day? Now, they stayed in a little cottage right here, and I got to ignore them all day, except for the amount of time it took to drink 1 cup of coffee. What would I share with them? specifically so that when they left Australia in 90 days, right, that their life would be totally different. And so we put that in a course because not many people want to come to Australia for 90 days. And I'll be honest, I don't want you here for 90 days, right? I'd rather get to know you in the Facebook group, on the group calls, manifestingmasterydeluxe.com. Because here's the deal, gang. As long as you reject your divinity, watch this. Man's faith in God is measured by his confidence in himself. Faith is loyalty to the unseen reality. It's not hoping things change. It's not working and progressing. It's loyalty to the unseen reality. And that's what you are. You're the spark behind the eyes. That's what I got today. My name is Mr. 2020. This is the Power of Imagination podcast. And I invite you to more altitude and attitude. Have a lovely day. See ya.